Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, boys.
Sorry, I got a little excited at the end.
There's a vibe in here tonight.
Yeah, I know. The energy's electric.
It's a bit fire.
Welcome back to Draft Boys, the OFBL Draft Podcast. As always, joined by Miles, Heato, and myself, Whitey. Lads, how we doing?
Yeah,
Good. I'm fired up.
I'm feeling good.
I feel fired up from that.
I don't know if
little
you
intro.
guys can tell. I had a coffee today.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm alive.
Is that
You're
coffee?
jittery.
The caffeine.
I need
is-
something to eat, man. I'm so keen for snack chat this week.
Oh, are we going straight in?
No. We'll do a little chat. We need a little points chat. So welcome back to Draft Boys. How are we doing, guys? What's been going on? How was the small baby little week?
Yeah. Look, the small baby little week, I came off better than I thought because I had Bamford and he's my boy. Paddy B shouts out. I know he listens to the pod. So, yeah, thanks for that.
I was actually asking Heato.
How'd you go, Heato?
Not too great. I had.
Why do you think I was asking Heat?
How many players did you have?
What did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many
6.
points from 6?
12.
Wow. 2 points on average.
Yeah, not great.
At least, you know, they
I
played.
made
horrible.
4 moves this week. I brought in Lascelles, Cash, Lookman, and Welbeck.
Wow.
I got points from Lookman and Welbeck, so that's not a bad return, but unfortunately 1 from Lascelles, 0 from Cash, and -1 from Dawson.
Ooh. That's
That was-
tough.
Yeah, solid finish from him. I was pretty proud of him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I did okay this week. Not as good as I should have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking.
I was going to say you went bad this week.
Okay.
He's been waiting for this moment.
Look, for this week, it
How
was
many
decent.
players did you
but
have?
am I going to finish any of my sentences?
No.
So, yeah, I got 35 points, but I had 10 players available to play. A lot of those players were playing each other, obviously, with only 4 games. But I'd say the biggest thing that hurt me was Aston Villa losing. But yeah, I got a clean sheet from Dunk, got 6 points there. I picked up Morpay, got 8 points there. Antonio with double assists, 7 points. Harrison with assist. So there was points there. It was just a bit brutal in other areas.
Yeah, the
Villa-
Morpay pickup was good.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
And the Villa
that's decent,
defense
8
is-
points.
Yeah.
And with his upcoming
heavy.
fixtures, which we'll get into, I was thinking it could be a good time to jump on him.
Yeah.
Happy, especially after the way they played.
For sure.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Miles, you're on Snack Chat this week.
Wow. It's just straight away, isn't it?
Dude, we're getting into this. I'm
Okay.
hungry.
All right. Well, I bought a bottle of red for tonight. I don't think anyone had bought a bottle of red so far.
No, we haven't
No,
had
we
red wine.
haven't.
I thought I'd bring a Hardy's Tintara.
Oh, Tintara.
And yeah, it's
Okay.
I haven't had a Tintara.
it's delicious.
Okay, what would you describe it as? Is it a bold red or is it a light
It's
red?
bold enough.
It's bold enough.
Yeah, a bit earthy.
Oh,
Earthy.
forest floor.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, glug it up, baby.
Yeah. And
Lugs.
I'm going to need a bigger pour than that.
Yeah. No, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I'll take that
I
one.
just thought I'd get all
Heato,
out.
you
just-
pour it out.
And I bought some donuts.
Oh,
Hells yeah.
mate.
And I know that Heato did bring.
No, I brought them,
Oh,
mate.
sorry. It's just because you usually bring such shit snacks that I don't
brought
remember.
Krispy Kremes, not some pleb Coles
Yeah.
cinnamon donuts.
Yeah. Well, you said
So-
last week that you wanted to go a little bit more basic.
Yeah, look, I didn't realize it was going to go that basic. But
I went
yeah.
super basic. $3 for the dozen.
Oh,
But they're
God.
cinnamon, and I thought it'd be quite nice with the red. I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
I've never had these before. It was a bit of a last minute thing, but it's a thing.
Let's
Ooh.
try them.
I like the red. Cheers, boys.
Yeah, cheers, lads.
Cheers.
Ooh,
This is very fancy.
it is fancy. Is it too fancy?
No. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Heato's not short.
No, I don't mind it, actually.
Give me a cinnamon donut. I mean, I can rate it out the gate.
Really?
I'll rate it before I even eat
Oh,
it.
don't judge it before you've put it in your mouth like you do with other things.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to touch it with my tongue.
Ooh.
Cinnamon?
How's it taste,
Not
boys?
much. No, it's not very cinnamon.
Wow, they're pretty bad.
Oh, my God. We're like 5 days old.
They said that they were cooked today on the box,
Bullshit,
but
man.
I don't know if we can believe that.
I don't like cinnamon donuts.
I usually really like them.
I don't like them at all.
I don't mind it.
I love it.
It's all right.
It's out of the box from you here.
Yeah.
Well, you can take the rest of them home for Kat.
Okay.
You and Kat can sit on the couch.
I'm not gonna lie, I did buy some donuts just the other day. So let's keep it going.
All right, give me some ratings, boys.
All right,
I'll go a mouthful.
I'm gonna jump in with the red. Let me have one more quick sip.
Yep. It's actually quite nice. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm not a massive red fan, so that's actually kind of more my style for reds. I'm going to give you a 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do like a bit of red and I do like a bit of wine. I've never had this variety before. It's right in my hitting zone.
Ooh.
A bit bold. Some tannins flowing around there. That's a word I just learnt. No idea what it means. Yeah, I'd say it's a solid 7.9.
I'll take that,
That's
boys.
pretty good.
Yeah, I like
For
that
a
one.
regular
I
red
like
drinker.
that. I've never had it. And I'd say, looking at the bottle, I think he spent $18.
I think you're about right. So I think I got 2 for 30 or something, but they're on sale, and I think I saved like $10. So
bad.
I think
That's pretty
it is
good.
about like a $20 bottle.
Yeah, nice.
All right, and I'm going to give this donut a 3.1.
Oh, brutal.
I don't like cinnamon donuts.
Yeah, I quite like it. I'm going to give you 7.5.
Sweet.
It's tasty.
I wonder who's going to win this snack chat game that we're playing at
There's
the end
no
of it.
winning, mate. We're all winners because we participated.
Yeah, but I think we should do a winner.
Nah, you're wrong.
Heato? Because majority rules.
Well, I think I'm probably leading, so yeah, I'd like a winner.
Yeah.
Typical.
All right, we'll
All right,
decide
on
on
that note, we're going to move on because I'm sick of hearing how well they're doing at Snack Chat. Just because I bring controversial snacks like Cheezels. I mean, fuck off, Miles. You don't like Cheezels? Get out of my house.
Not a fan.
All right, let's move into it. So last week we went over the short game week, which meant that we actually left out quite a few reviews from the previous game week. So basically this week will be a bit of a collab of what we left out last week and what happened this week.
Collab.
A collab.
I love that.
I know. I thought you would.
Yeah.
It's the wine, which is definitely not the
Beautiful.
donuts. It's caught on the back of my throat.
in there. It's in there.
Okay, first game, Chelsea versus West Brom.
Yeah.
I need to pay attention to this. Clearly, Chelsea have the first game of the week.
Yeah.
Better not check live score at the wrong time like I did last game.
No, definitely don't do that. Yeah, first game of game week 30.
Yeah, Chelsea played Leeds game week before last. It was a 0-0 draw. Yeah, I mean, it was still a fairly solid game from Chelsea, but for me, it was just another example of how good our defense is now and how average our attack is looking. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty potent. Not very potent.
I did think that Meslier had an amazing game.
He did, yeah.
yeah.
And I think that we did create more chances than we normally do. Obviously, we just didn't find the back of the net. But yeah, Meslier definitely kept them in that game and earned them a draw.
Yeah, there was, and I think those chances, there was a few there, but for me, when I was writing down notes from this, I didn't feel like there was quite enough for me to then note a certain chance down because it didn't quite result in a shot on target, or
Yeah.
it was like a cross in that kind of got deflected or tapped wide by a defender, and
A few weak attempts.
yeah,
but
nothing that I was
lots
like,
of
oh, good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not too many notes from me from this one, but I know, I think, yeah, Chilwell had a shot wide at one point, which looked quite good. He was quite central to that moment, getting involved. And obviously Havertz as well, playing up in the game as well. So he's like playing forward, and he was trying to get on to the end of a couple of chances. There's one there from coming in from Pulisic, I think, from wide. He looks a little bit more lively now, Havertz back in the team.
Yeah, what a rise from Havertz. You know,
I know,
he's
out of
kind
nowhere.
You know, we did actually shout out that Chelsea did need that player, and 2 weeks later, he kind of came up as that player. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. And he could be an interesting pickup possibly, because in draft, I couldn't imagine many people holding on to him for this long.
Yeah, I think someone has in our league, though.
Yeah, in our league, yeah. But I'm just thinking about leagues that don't have Stace in it. And, you know, they've probably dropped him already.
Yeah, probably. And he might be an interesting option, but for me, I'm not sure yet.
I think for deeper leagues.
Yeah. I think before moving on here from Chelsea, because it was a pretty blah result, I mean, for me, yes, we got West Brom. I think we'll get some goals here. Maybe it'll be finally the time where we
Give and
tick
clean
over
sheet.
into another gear. But yeah, I think a clean sheet's coming. But yeah, that's some of Chelsea's attacking player. Havertz is an outside chance. I actually think Ziyech, if he's available, might start becoming an option.
For sure.
Yeah, he does look pretty good. I think he scored in
Both
Yeah.
FA Cup and Champions League.
yeah. So I really didn't want to bring him up on the pod because I've already put him in. I plugged him in a week ago.
I don't think it will get to you because I'm pretty sure I've spoken to our mate Bob and I think he's looking at him as well.
Yeah, that's disappointing because I
So
wanted to do
he's
it.
on my list too.
I wanted to do it the week before. As soon as he scored that Champions League goal, I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And it was hard because that game week was coming, the
blank,
small
yeah.
one. And if I was like sacrificing points to put him in my team, and I was like,
Yeah.
That's a tricky
too
one.
much. So anyway, it's interesting though to think about. Like, and it kind of shows you, especially in our league, like Ziyech hasn't scored in the Prem yet. Like he scored in Champions League and FA Cup,
Yeah.
and everyone's already jumping on him. Like
Yeah.
you got to pull the trigger.
100%. I saw
if
that
you're
he
at the
was
top.
free like a month ago and I picked him up and then he just didn't start and kind of came off the bench. So I just dropped him with
Yeah,
this
you didn't get
game
the-
week coming up. And I'm kind of regretting it now because I didn't really pick up anyone too great for this short game week. But, happens.
Yeah. All right. That was interesting. So let's talk about West Brom. This will be quick. There's really only that save from Johnston. It was an outstanding thing against Techers.
John Stone.
John Stone.
I think it's interesting how shit teams a keeper can really stand out. And you think, fuck, he's a good keeper. Like,
Yeah.
every week I feel like we're talking about a save from him because he just faces so many shots.
That's the thing. And that's, as we said before, there's an advantage that comes with like having those players, in the shitter teams, like goalkeepers in the shitter teams, because they're going to make saves. Like, not every goalkeeper is going to be as consistent as, say, Martinez or Edison. And the points can generally come from if they get multiple saves in a game. They can kind of average.
Get a surprise clean
Yeah.
sheet out of somewhere, and before you know it's 3 bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So if you pick the right one who gets a couple of clean sheets, you really kind of hit the jackpot.
Definitely.
Yeah, and with them playing Crystal Palace, I mean, there's some options there for West Brom because Palace haven't been that solid, but Zaha's back in the team. They're grinding out some results.
They are.
Oh, sorry, they're playing Chelsea. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, against Palace.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
sorry, against Palace. The Palace are grinding out some results. So I'm not sure about West Brom here. Not looking good. Heato, would you like to predict this?
I can do that.
Do it.
I'm going to say 3-0 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe. Actually,
Probably could be more, but I don't think Chelsea have full guns blazing.
I'm going to
right
say 2-0.
now. Okay.
I'm going to say 5.
Why not? Either side.
All right, next game, Leeds versus Sheffield. Leeds played Fulham 2-1. That was in the small game week just recently.
It was.
That was an interesting one. Hey, I think a lot of people would have jumped on Leeds defense and generally just Leeds in general. And there were points to be had there with 2 goals, but when they let in that goal, I tell you what, I was disappointed to not get a clean sheet in that game.
Yeah. But we have been, seeing Fulham rise from the bottom of the barrel. And
Yeah, they're not as easy as they were
yeah,
a while back.
and attacking.
to face.
They look really, really good. Like
Yeah.
really quick balls.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Lookman. And what about the name kind of
And Teresa?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know how to say his name. But
Yeah.
we'll save it. We'll save Fulham for later.
Yeah, true.
But they were good. They look really good. I think they've looked, they're a different team from when we started talking about them
Yeah,
earlier in the year.
definitely.
And I think, you got to take it with a grain of salt, but there's some options, outside options in that Fulham team. But Leeds, on the other hand, yeah, Paddy B.
yeah, he's just
saved your
unstoppable,
ass.
is he?
Yeah, it was nice. It's straight in the goals. Yeah, Harrison was looking, pretty lively in that game.
It was just all the regular hitters, really. These 3, Harrison, Bamford, and Rafinha have just been so good.
That Rafinha goal was nice.
Yeah, massive.
What about that touch?
Yeah, the first touch, then puts it on his foot and then just boom in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah,
What about that ruled offside goal? with the nice ball to the back post from Roberts that
Yeah.
we've talked about last week.
It was a pretty close
And then
call.
Ailing, looping a header in somehow.
Yeah.
Did you see him run off and celebrate? Took his hair out of its man bun and
I was
let
watching
the main
I was
flow.
watching the game, I think live.
That's
It was on at a
embarrassing,
decent
isn't it?
time. And I saw it and I was like, oh, buddy, I don't know if that's a goal.
fucking VAR, just ruining everything again.
I don't know. I was pretty
Can't
happy about
celebrate.
it. He's not in my team. So,
I don't think he's in most people's team, but
and then, Dallas again, looking threatening in different positions, but not anything crazy from him. And then, Leeds are playing Sheffield. Sheffield got fucking smashed 5-0 by Leicester, and I have nothing good to say. Chris Wilder got sacked.
yes.
That game.
They're normally we made a ruling that they're shunned from our podcast, but
Pretty
I think
much.
it's worthy a shout for Chris Wilder getting sacked.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It shows you how little I've been following Sheffield. I had no idea that happened until I saw the
Yeah, I know.
note for this pod.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even know that happened. It's so bad that it didn't even make the news.
Yeah, well, not very exciting. Mylo, pretty good week to have a Leeds player. What do you reckon? What's the score going to be?
I reckon it could be a lot.
Just tell me it's not Paddy B scoring the goals.
Oh, come on. You know it's a Hattie from Paddy.
Hattie from Hattie.
It's so brutal looking at those Leeds results because I'm like, I always get points from them, but you always get points.
Yeah, I know.
Like we always kind of like go whoop together.
Cancel
Because
each
I
other
had
out.
like Dallas and Harrison, and it was kind of like, but Paddy B's come good lately. Anyway,
He
throw
has.
me in. Throw me in.
Lately or just the season?
Oh, fuck off. Come
Pretty
on.
much.
Come on.
Since he started listening to the pod.
I'm going to actually say 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd take that. I think
Yeah.
it's a given clean sheet.
And I think, as we said, that Leeds roller coaster, I think after that win against Fulham, it's motoring again. I think they're going to be back.
I would not be surprised if they ripped them apart.
Imagine if they lose to Sheffield. That's the Leeds roller coaster that we love.
it will define them.
That's the only reason that we talk about Sheffield.
Yeah.
That's the only way they get back in the pod. If you beat Leeds. All right. Leicester versus City. Now, this is a tasty fixture.
Yeah, spicy.
Leicester played Sheffield. This follows on quite nicely.
It
Very
does. It's like a
smooth.
nice story we're telling you.
Yeah, it's a tale of woe for Sheffield and, not woe for Leicester. And then, they're playing City. City won 3-0 against Fulham in the previous game week. Let's talk about Leicester, though. That was pretty crazy.
yeah, we can move over this one quite quickly. We don't need Miles's input at all for this game.
I love this picture.
The smile on your fucking face
happy
is the
with this.
worst thing
I was
I've
trying to
ever
not
seen
look at him.
today.
So if you guys aren't on our socials, have a look.
Unfollow us now.
Because I've got both
yourself a
of
favour.
Leicester's strikers. So I've got Iniacho and Vardy. And it was just a party, wasn't it?
It was a party.
Triple assist from Vardy, hat trick from Iniacho. And what a hat trick. Now that's a striker's hattie, I reckon.
There was a good hat trick. I was more
it was
surprised to
nice.
see Vardy in the creative mode
Yeah.
for so much of that game. Some of those balls he put in, I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I
know you
kind
could
of
do
also
that.
saw that in just a brief mention to the FA Cup game that Leicester
Man
played
U.
against Man U. Vardy really kind of stepped back, and I think he's really taking the Harvey Barnes, Madison kind of role on. Maybe the manager, Brendan's been in his head saying we need a little bit more creativity, and we've got you up top with Iniacho because he's so good. So just kind of drop back and feed a bit.
And I think as well, Perez has stepped in really well.
Really well.
That's the thing for them this season. Like whenever someone's been injured, someone stepped up massively.
Yeah.
And I think it's maybe too early to say that Perez has stepped up massively, but like last couple game weeks been pretty nice. And I thought he was
Oh, if they can come in and just do something,
very good in that game.
that's like a solid tick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like come in and contribute, score a goal.
Leicester up for it
Oh, yeah.
massively.
Leicester are always
If
up
there's
for it.
any avenues into their team at the moment, I'd take it. And maybe Perez is one because, wasn't starting that much. And I think he looked really good in that game.
And I will say they have a pretty good record against City
Do they? Oh, yeah, they beat them earlier in the season. That
And-
surprise upset.
and the last few seasons.
Really? Okay.
They've actually, they've pumped them 3-0.
City are fucking do a loss. But I also don't want Leicester to win as a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, true, with the top four. But, I'd
we're
take a
close.
Leicester win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I would. No, I wouldn't. I want Chelsea to beat them. And I've got no Leicester players. So it's a lose-lose for me. Anything else massive from that guy? Oh, actually, I did want to shout out. I know Iniacho got a hat trick. We already talked about that fucking depressing fact. But that third goal was immense.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
To cap it off.
Yeah, I just frothed on that one.
Yeah, I think they were just scared of him at that point, Sheffield. They sat off him so much.
Yeah.
They were so demoralised, like, oh, we're like 4-0 down.
Just give him the hat trick.
yeah.
Just put
pretty
it in the
much.
back of the net. You deserve it.
Well, he
mate.
did. That's for fucking sure.
I think that's just a sign of Sheffield giving up.
Yeah, 100%. All right. City, as we said, they won 3-0 against Fulham. No surprise there. Stones scoring again.
Yeah, I know.
Good goal as well.
It's taken him like 5 seasons, but finally he actually looks like a decent fantasy option.
Oh yeah, big time.
It's insane. And I love the kind of reel away from that celebration and you see it's Diaz, Stones and Rodri. It's like the only people in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like a
right.
clear, like classic set piece play with all the tall defensive players up.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, he's a good manager. He knows what he's doing.
You'd hope so.
Yeah.
Heato, you must be happy. Aguero back in the points with a
it
pen.
was lovely.
How long have you had him?
All season, mate.
That's pretty brutal.
Since round 2 of the draft.
I'm still smiling.
Yeah, first goal in I think about 14 months. Yeah.
Oh my. Is it?
Yeah, he was injured for a long time, but yeah.
Fuck. And you held on him the whole time. No wonder you where you are on the table.
Oh, thanks, mate.
No worries.
Mate, no.
We
Shots
spoke
fired.
about that last week with the draft, and picking up Mane and Aguero in the first 2 rounds has just killed Heato.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. It's been brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, Aguero, in my mind, that was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's every season and he's getting older. So it's just going to happen worse every time and the recovery is going to be longer.
But he still pulls out solid hauls, so you just kind of feel like, oh,
But his goals,
he's too good.
his injuries are nearly as consistent as his goal scoring.
I know, but even if he gets injured for 2-3 months, you'll still put away like 12 or
Do you
something
still feel
goals a
that-
season.
Do you still feel that way?
Not this he's been out the whole season, but previously.
All right. Well, I could spend all day torturing you for Aguero, but we'll move on. Who got that last goal in that game? Goal in that game?
Well, that was Jesus.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. And yeah,
Yeah, he's-
Cancelo and Torres in the assists.
That was with the 2 fuck ups from the Fulham defenders. They kind of got snapped away possession
Yeah.
by Jesus for that
that's
chance, and then the second one, the guy got caught on the ball and then brought down
Yeah.
someone for the pen.
All right, I'm going to predict this one. I'm going to go with my heart on this. I think it's going to be 2-1 to City. I don't think they'll keep it cleanly, but I think they'll win that one.
Yeah.
Leicester's defense has been solid, but I don't know. They've even got depth now with Aguero back and, a lot of their players in the goals. I just think good luck.
Yeah, I can't see clean sheet
No.
either side there.
No, me neither.
Fair call.
Ooh, interesting next game.
What is it?
Well, kind of interesting. Just some not really heavyweights anymore, but
Red
Arsenal,
versus red?
Arsenal
Mid-table
versus
clash?
Liverpool mid-table clash. I'm sure Arsenal TV will be ready for this one.
They'll be frothing on this
I know, but like,
beforehand, but then when they get pumped, it's going to be the best viewing ever.
Can you imagine? I didn't see it. Did you watch the ones after the West Ham?
No,
Arsenal
but
game?
I will check it out.
Oh, I want to hear about that. I
Yeah,
actually
I'll-
should look it up. I
I'll
don't
let you
watch it
know.
that much, but that should be interesting. Anyway, Arsenal, we've just skipped into it, but they drew 3-3 with West Ham in a fucking awesome game. That was crazy. And then Liverpool won 1-0 against Wolves. So let's dive into Arsenal.
It's got to be up there as like one of the games of the season.
It was awesome.
Just crazy.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, it was a bit pretty mental. I don't know. They're just going 3-0 down and then being able to pull that back is pretty impressive. But they got a little bit lucky with a few chances, but they're obviously putting the pressure on West Ham to create the 2 own goals.
Could have scored a lot of goals, but then again, Arsenal could, like West Ham could have scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, they had
But
chances.
then
just
again,
as much.
Arsenal could have too.
Yeah.
It was, I think Arteta said in the game, he's like, we could have had 6 or 7 goals. And I was like, that's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Maybe West Ham could have too.
Yeah,
to be fair. But yeah, I know. I thought the early save attempt from Leno was pretty poor from Bowen.
Oh, that quick set piece?
yeah,
Oh, that was rubbish.
yeah. He was
Like, even though he wasn't ready, maybe it was kind of in his mind as like, the
whistle's gonna go.
It won't
Yeah.
be a goal. Maybe that's
he
the
was
only thing I can
positioned
think of.
really well for a near post shot and just slipped in.
What's the rule with this? Because I didn't even see Jesse Lingard like touch the, because you're supposed to like kind of ground
I
it.
was going to ask the same thing.
I think
Yeah.
it was because it was static. It wasn't moving.
but
It was a dead ball.
I don't know what
it was
the rule
pretty
is.
close to moving.
I know,
though.
but anyway, they know the rules better than me.
VAR
but-
would have looked at it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I guess that is the rule, but I just didn't know that. And you so often see it pull back for quick set pieces
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously that one wasn't. And I like that because I like that strategy.
Agree.
You should be switched on. But still, I just thought that they had to touch the ball. Super sneaky, though. I don't know how you watched it, but who crossed it in? It was Bowen, right?
Lingard passed it to Bowen, who scored.
Yeah, right. So Lingard was the one who took the free
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah.
I'm realized I'm doing fucking
Maybe the refs are Tottenham
Quotation
fans.
marks.
quotation
Yeah.
marks, but no one can see it. But I thought it was funny the way Bowen kind of like nods his head towards Lingard. Like that was all he kind of did. And Lingard just kind of like trots over and then
it's
just goes
on.
boom. And it's like, oh, boys, it's on.
Just like
Savage.
Trent in that Champions League semi-final. Huh?
Hey, take me back. Take me back to the good old days.
Okay, we're going to move right along.
Let's move on to the good old days.
Oh, really? You're done? I wanted to talk about Lacazette.
Oh yes, I just saw that segue and I just took it.
I know you did, but you're skipping half
But
the good shit. I feel like there's stuff in Arsenal here that could, I don't know.
Yeah, look, definitely we've got to shout out Odegaard because he scored the week before and assisted and just looked fire.
Yeah, I thought he looked pretty good. At Saka, he looked like classic Saka, really. He looked really good up until he shot every time. It's always the same. But yeah, I mean, we always talk about it, but he did look decent. And Laka, I mean, I doubt he's available in a lot of leagues.
He's not available in any league, I could imagine.
No, but that's pretty good. I thought that was a nice header from him, and then he got a goal ruled an own goal, and it was missing. It was pretty obvious, but
Still, he got the shot away.
he's in
and
good
it was-
areas.
It was, but the second one was great though.
and a couple of his attempts were saved, and like they looked really good. He's really good at that. Shot on the turn kind of thing.
He is.
Ball comes in hot at him and he just like curls one at him. And look, a couple of get saved, but they're going on target.
He's actually in my top 5 of people that can take a turn and take a shot list.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to see the rest of that fucking list.
It's a
I
good
hope
list,
Didier Drogba
actually.
is in it because he was the king of that shit.
Oh, if he was still playing, he'd be on my list.
What? Oh, the list only spans players that currently play.
I'm focused on winning a league, all right? So I need to be
That's part
current-
of
active.
current
That's part of your
players.
strategy.
If you're retired, you're dead, Mars. You're dead.
All right.
But yeah,
Well,
would you guys just quickly on Laka? Would you be trading him away with this form, or would
Away.
you be holding if you were an owner?
I'd have to look at his fixtures, but I'd be very tempted to hold on to him because he's on pens.
Oh, like, do you mean to try and cash him while he's looking
Yeah.
a little good?
Yeah, just because we know what he can be like.
He hasn't proven enough, I don't think. Like maybe if it was, maybe next week if he scores,
Yeah,
then he's starting to look like a good enough option that you might be able to draw a really good player away from someone.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he's the right player for that right now. Like Arsenal aren't good enough. He's, been on the fringe of being good. I don't think you're going to turn around to someone who has, say, Mahrez or something. Or,
no, but more just better than what you might have thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like Laka. I'd be trying to trade him in. I like his fixtures coming up. Sheffield, Fulham, Everton, Newcastle, West Brom. I think he could
That's not
really
too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get on to, the not so history, the present.
The present, yes.
Liverpool.
They won a game.
Woo, Heato. It wasn't at home.
No,
Anfield's a tough place to win.
I know. We need to go.
Even for Liverpool.
Even for Liverpool.
Yes, you've said that one before.
Heato.
I'll say it until they win, mate.
We normally throw to you here, Heato, but I'll say something. I'll start.
Do it.
Jota.
What a point.
He had to score in that game against his old club.
I can't believe he celebrated.
Me too.
I feel like he's the only player in that team now that hasn't caught the we're shit at the moment vibe. Like he's like,
It's because he wasn't playing whilst we were.
yeah. And he's just like, I'm back. I'm going to bring the team back. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I just do my thing. And he's good enough.
100%.
And the front three combined nicely for that goal too. All three of them involved.
I'm reminiscing now when we kind of saw you pick him up and I was like, what? That's a weird pickup. Like that's a position you already kind of have players in.
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird. And obviously he got injured, so we couldn't see the full potential of that. But how does this season go for Liverpool if, he wasn't injured and, he could cover for Mane?
That's true.
I think we would have definitely scraped through those games where we lost to Fulham and I can't remember who else we lost to. We lost to too many teams, but the teams we 100% should have beaten. he would have been able to score, I think, against
A few of them at least.
a few of them. So I think we definitely would have, I don't know if we would have been challenging, but I think we would have been in the top 4 still if he didn't get injured.
Yeah,
so
I
you
think
lost-
VVD is too big a loss. Like your defense has been.
Yeah, but I think he
bad.
would have just been able to sneak that like little goal for a draw or to snap a 1-0 win or something.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything else massive in that game for you guys? Like,
I just thought that Trent was really good.
He's looking better.
He's looking
definitely
much better.
Yeah.
He's looking like the old Trent. He's coming back into a bit of form, and that's just not me having fantasy goggles. I genuinely thought
I agree too. His
Yeah.
balls were actually
going
somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of just hitting the first man.
Because he's just so good, crossing. and
100%. So he looked a lot better. And I think, I was just really disappointed with Mane, to be honest.
yeah,
He just looks
he's
bang
not having a
average.
great
and
season.
weird.
is he?
And it's so hard to know when players are going to do that. And that's why fantasy is fraught with fucking danger when you draft.
Oh.
Because you just never know when you're going to have an Aubameyang or a Mane moment.
Yeah.
Or a Hazard of that fucking season I had him.
Yeah.
I wanted him for No, I don't want to get
All right, Heato, give us a prediction.
I've got to back my boys, although I don't feel super confident against a lively looking Arsenal. But I think we might be able to nip it 2-1.
I think you might as
Potentially.
well. I actually
We haven't
think
scored
that you
2
might
in a
keep
while.
clean sheet.
Oh, really?
I do.
Okay. I just don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, but I want to back us to win. So I'm gonna say
You
2-1.
what games have you played since you last played? Did you have Champions League?
Yeah.
Yes, we beat Leipzig.
And who scored in those games?
I think it was Mane and Salah.
Oh, okay,
From
Mane.
memory.
And then did you have an FA Cup game?
No, we didn't. We're out of that.
I knew it.
Sorry, boys. You'll be out soon with City in the next round.
Oh, come on, mate. Have you
I
seen
don't
us?
know, man. I don't
People
know.
don't know how to score goals. We don't know how to score goals.
We could do the double this year. Champions League and FA Cup.
fuck off. No
We
way.
could. I mean, look, we got Porto.
Yeah, you got gifted Porto. But then you got to verse us, mate.
We'll see.
What? I'm not worried
If you make it through.
If you make it I'm sorry. Yeah. Who are you playing?
Real Madrid.
Oh, actually, pretty good.
It's a team I wouldn't mind, to be honest, out of the ones there.
We'll see. All right, we're on a fucking massive segue here. I think we need to start talking about Southampton versus Burnley. Not for long.
Yeah, let's just go through a couple of key points here.
Southampton have kind of continued their trend lately. They are seriously out of form. They lost 2-1 to Brighton. And Brighton are, I would say, they're an informed team.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Burnley won 2-1 against Everton, which we'll come back to. Let's start with Southampton. Mylo, what did you get out of that game?
Look, from fantasy perspective,
That's exactly what I was going to say.
not much.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought, Adams has replaced kind of Ings. Did Ings play?
No, he's injured
No,
at the
he's
moment.
injured, yeah. So whenever Ings is
50%.
injured, Adams looks great.
Yeah.
But whenever Ings is playing, I don't really think that they can play two strikers.
What? Well, I
He's
guess
definitely a supporting
they
player,
didn't
Adams.
do that well, though, at the
was-
start of the season.
At the very start and the end of last season. But I just haven't seen enough of it working well to actually back it.
So they've got Burnley. Burnley have obviously just beat Everton. Like, is there anyone interesting in that team? JWP?
Maybe. I mean,
Could be some set pieces in that game. I think he's available in our league.
yeah.
Against Pope, though. And it's a tall wall to kick it over.
Mate, that guy wants to
Me,
do his little golf
Tarkowski.
celebration more than he wants to
He
score
loves getting
goals.
out his 60-degree wedge and just popping
Mate,
it up.
he needs a wedge to get over that wall.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Oh, I miss golf.
Yeah, we can tell, mate.
Yeah.
It's been raining in Sydney, like, I don't know,
5 days.
but straight. Like,
Straight.
But not straight 5 days, just it hasn't stopped raining. Like, I don't know. It's just water
We've got
coming
like
out
a
of the
state
sky.
emergency at the moment, and we've got floods all around the state.
I know, it's
if
crazy.
you guys have been seeing
I don't
the
know
news
what
about
happened
Australia.
today because I haven't had a chance to look, but geez. It was bad this morning on the news.
Yeah, it's flooding.
It's wet.
It's
wet.
real wet.
Houses are
It's wet.
submerged.
Yeah, hopefully
Floating away.
anyone
Floating
who's
away.
listening that is affected, hopefully you're all good.
Definitely. And hit us up.
Hopefully, you
We'll
bought some,
entertain you.
We will. We will. Moving on. Speaking of entertaining, what a segue. Burnley. 2-1 against Everton. I don't know why. It just puts a fucking huge smile on my face. Was it Ben Me? Was it him?
No, it wasn't this time, but he did play it well.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. Like
Yeah.
when he plays well, the team plays well.
Yeah.
It was Wooden McNeil with the
Potentially.
goals.
Wouldn't you say it's not all about me with him? You know?
Yeah, something that
he's
you've,
not always
you've
the
got to
whole
think
team.
about a lot.
Yeah.
It's not all about you. Okay, there's
I was talking about Ben Me, motherfucker.
It's not all
right.
about Moo.
Talk to me.
Besides from the goal scorers, as I mentioned, Wooden McNeil, Vidra looked really, really good.
I mean, you just skipped over Dwight McNeil's goal here. Heato, I can't believe you're not shouting
the
goal of
goal.
the season.
You mean
Goal of the season.
Oh my God. Did you auto-tune your own voice? Please tell me you did. Yes. You did? Oh my God. That's amazing. We had no idea that was going to happen. I want everyone to know that.
Oh my god,
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
really
What do you think?
hot listening.
what do you
to
think?
that.
Do you like my new
Can I hear it again?
yeah.
It's
Can I
like
hear it?
it's
And
like
turn it up
Future.
though. It's not loud enough.
Okay.
Called Little
of the
TJ.
season.
Goal of the season.
Oh my God. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, bring that next week. God, that's going to be played a lot. Okay, yeah, that was amazing goal.
Yes. That was spice. You called it out last week.
I know the turn was perfect. He nailed it top bins. It was just like not what I was expecting from him at all. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. Like I'm like, oh, okay. And he looked like, for me, he looked like a defender kind of marauding forward. And I was like, okay, all right, buddy. What's he going to do? And then he takes this awesome turn. I didn't know he was a midfielder at the time. This
Yeah, he
could be my
sold
own-
Allen as well.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then just like easy as just puts it top bins. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Hito's going to love
spice.
that.
That was spice.
of the season.
Goal of the season.
It's like harmonizing and everything.
I know, it was really good. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Who was the other goal scorer for that? Oh, me off the crossbar. Come on, guys. How does that
Yeah.
not get a shout out?
That was good.
I did say he played well.
With Ben Me, if you're listening, we're still waiting.
Actually, you know what? I'm hitting him up this week on socials. I'm getting him.
I bet he does not have socials.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
He does not look like the type of player that would.
He doesn't have social media.
Yeah.
That's like no one in the world doesn't have social media. Like, I don't know.
There are
hippies?
some.
You reckon he's a hippie?
Yeah.
Good on him.
He's too old school.
But that was pretty nice. I think just for me, Burnley just looked so good in that game.
Yeah. It looked like, well, I was more surprised really for that Vidra chance right at the end where I saw them doing a counter-attack. I was like, Burnley counter-attacking? What is
Yeah.
this?
It looked really
What
good.
is this with three on three? It's like, what game am I watching right now?
Yeah, well, I was just really excited for that game. And honestly, after that game, if they do what they did against Everton, if they just come out and play, I reckon they could beat Southampton.
Oh, definitely. I don't think Southampton look too good in form at the moment.
So who's predicting this?
It's actually me, yeah.
Okay, give me a prediction.
Look, you're not going to like it. I think it's going to be 0-0.
I love that. I've got Pope.
Are you
No,
playing him, mate?
I just don't think that, any goals are going to be
Yeah, it
scored.
doesn't look too spicy.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see it happening.
Well, yeah, of course you can fucking see it happening. But I like to think on the exciting side of life sometimes.
Hey, I've done 4-0 in my last prediction.
Yeah, it was,
I'm
but
excited.
that was
Trying to even out his
stupid.
goals.
That was stupid. Okay, Newcastle versus Tottenham is our next one. Newcastle got thumped by Brighton 3-0. That was just brutal. I think, yeah, there was nearly that stunner from Fraser off the post.
Oh, that would have been so spicy.
Hito's like, goal of...
Almost season.
Can't finish it.
I know. Just had to cut off the recording.
You were
time.
singing it as you saw him doing like, goal of the...
I was.
Anyway,
It was hard. It was hard.
but that's all. They're going
only
to get
thing
drubbed
else-
by Tottenham. Oh,
I'll just say, not for this game, but just Wilson is a week or two away from coming back. So if he's available in your league and you've got a spare striker spot,
Worth
jump
the
on
risk.
him. Yeah, definitely, I think.
They need him back so bad. They're
Yeah,
going down.
they do.
and
Otherwise.
he's just a fiend for goals. And even if Newcastle are playing bad, he doesn't need that many touches like someone like an Aguero.
Imagine if he gets relegated 2 seasons in a row.
I know, tough.
oh, but he's got to pick a better team to go to. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go somewhere like Everton.
Well, maybe he didn't have the option.
Yeah, I know, but why aren't Everton looking for him?
Well, because they got DCL and Richarlison.
Like, yeah, but they both start. They don't have a good backup striker.
Yeah, he's not a backup boy.
I think he will be next season. I think that'd be a good move for him.
Maybe.
Or it'd be
How
a good
old-
move
he's
for a
still
club.
young, man.
He's like 28, 29.
he's
I
still
thought he was
young.
28. He's not young. He's in his prime. All right.
Yeah. No, he'll be at
Where does he
Chelsea.
go next season? Quickly?
Chelsea.
No, that's a backup striker, mate.
New promoted team.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're getting Erling Haaland.
I hope so.
Oh my God, those rumors. Fuck. They give me.
They need to go away.
But
They make me happy in my. Never mind.
I'll only
place.
be okay with it if we get Mbappe.
yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna,
I want Mbappe.
you're going to get one of the two. Put it that way.
You reckon?
Yes. 100%.
You heard it here, folks.
Wait,
You heard it
after
here?
what's just happened with the people who own you, Fenwick or whatever,
Yeah, Fenway.
Fenway,
Yeah.
with LeBron taking like this massive share, and they look like they're going to pump money into Liverpool. Like it's crazy. You're going to get one of the two.
Stop making him smile, man.
Well, I mean, I'm up
Sick
to
of
date.
I'm a happy little Vegemite right now.
Okay, fuck off. Let's talk about Tottenham and make me a happy little Vegemite. Actually, they won 2-0. I'm not that happy. And they fucking took away my clean sheet.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
so
those
happy with
motherfuckers.
this.
Vinicius.
Vinicius.
First Prem goal.
He's like my favorite
Little
player
tap
this
in.
week. Because
Why?
I was just sweating that result. I just didn't want there to be a clean sheet. For
If it was a
Villa.
clean sheet, it was a party.
I was fucked.
It was a party.
I was literally fucked. You would have caught me.
Anyway, there wasn't a party. So let's talk about Tottenham. Vinicius, right place, right time. I think you have to kind of give all the credit to Lucas Moura for that one.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
And we did say last week he'd be looking good and he'd probably be filling in for Son, which is exactly what happened. God damn, that was good advice. I don't know why
Too
we
good.
don't have more than 1,000 listens a week.
I know.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Really upset with that. But yeah, Kane put one wide.
But then just a soft pen.
Yeah, but he scored it.
I know, but
It was a bit soft.
the way he goes down,
I don't think it was that
he's a
soft.
soft boy.
I'm going to predict this. I'm sick of talking about Tottenham.
Okay,
Yeah, predict it.
jump in.
Yeah, Tottenham are going to win this. 4-0.
Wow.
4-0.
You got jealous
We've
of
got
Miles'
some
prediction.
goals here.
Yeah, there's going to be goals this week. I feel
Yeah,
it.
guaranteed clean sheet.
Oh, and speaking of goals, straight in, Aston Villa versus Fulham is our next one.
another nil.
I think
That was
Grealish.
crickets
No, I
just
think
then.
Grealish is back.
I fucking hope so.
If Grealish is back this week, oh man, I would want to be.
I feel like we've been saying that for a lot of weeks. He is 75% now.
I'll still back Fulham.
But it's only lack of match fitness. He'll get on. He'll be on the pitch. Did he get minutes in the last game? No. But that was. Oh no, yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
No minutes. We'll see. I think if he's coming off the bench, it might not be enough still. But yeah, Villa don't look like they've got goals, and there's a couple of chances from Trezeguet. El
Trezeguet,
Ghazi.
what happened to him?
Yeah.
There was some great moments from Trezeguet this season, and like he's just gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that's him most of the time as well, though.
Yeah. Was it him with that hot run, or was it El Ghazi?
No, it was El
Both.
Ghazi with the hot
Oh
run.
shit, I got confused.
Yeah.
But both of them
Yeah, Trez had a
really,
little run.
really
Had
good.
little
Yeah.
moments for sure.
They've lost that kind of that player that fills in and for like injured players, because they had like a lot of injuries this season, and then there was just always someone that dropped in. You know what I mean? Like Trezeguet, El Ghazi, but those guys just haven't been able to keep that up.
No.
Still, full credit to Aston Villa. They've had a much better season than anyone expected.
Oh, 100%.
And I think for me, they're going to win against Fulham. Yeah.
I disagree.
Let's talk about, well, then why don't you tell us about Fulham versus Leeds?
Well, Fulham, I mean, they lost.
I know
but
you've already
they
said
still
most of
looked
this
great.
already.
You know, they're like the way that they pass the ball around. Am I watching Barcelona or watching Fulham? I don't know. I can't tell sometimes.
I think
because
he needs his eyes checked.
the balls.
Fuck, what's
are
in the
just-
wine?
just,
Man, we
you
need
know,
to
they're
mute him
playing
so
like
people don't take
diamonds,
this bullshit
triangles,
advice.
circles, squares. Like they've got everything.
Okay, mate, just keep it quick. Give
I
us
just
a
hope they
quick
go
summary.
down so we don't have to talk about them next season.
Anderson goal. I mean, that. I assume he was in a lot of teams this week because he was one of the very few people
player,
available
yeah.
playing.
Yeah,
Fuck those lucky fucks, man.
I know.
Like,
Mitch.
who the fuck is Anderson? I've never even heard his fucking name.
I know.
And then I see that, and he takes my fucking clean sheet.
You know what? I looked at that and because I was like, how the fuck's Mitch got all these points? You know, like what has he got? And I looked at it, I was like, fair play, mate. Fair play.
Fuck off. He's jagged it. He's jagged
He's
it.
definitely.
He's just gone, pick up a player because I've got no good players. Actually, does have
Yeah,
some good players.
just
It's
a-
pretty harsh.
Just
but,
a Fulham defense.
yeah,
hitting
lucky boy. Yeah, so
And yeah, Marja up top. He's good for them. And look, Aina, he's looking great. So
Except for when they're
Just give me a prediction.
can I predict it? I don't know.
No, it's not your prediction.
Let me just take it.
No.
Okay. That's good because I'll probably go like Fulham 5-0.
I know, that's why you're not allowed. Heato,
right,
be
Heato.
reasonable.
I think it'll be 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, that's...
Who's scoring Villa's goal though?
I don't know. Consa.
Oh, fuck you. Anyone else?
Grealish if he comes off the bench.
Barkley.
I don't know, Watkins.
No, he can't score to save his life.
All right. Speaking of can't score to save their lives, Man United versus Brighton is our next one. Fernandes is so cold.
He's cold.
He's not that cold, but he's cold for Fernandes.
I know. They're meant to be coming out of winter.
He doesn't.
He hasn't thawed out.
I know, yeah, maybe he will this week.
Maybe.
I'm excited. Yeah. Any takeaways in this one for United?
Yeah, I think fucking Rashford made a mess of that opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was a poor
that was
header.
really disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm not being sarcastic at all.
No, like I'll berate my players, but they know that I've got their back.
Does he think Rashford's fucking listening? Like, who are you sucking up to right now?
Dude, trust me, man. They listen to me.
Okay.
I think they've got some restraining orders against Miles.
needs to stop
Keeps
drinking
on-
wine.
Keeps harassing,
Miles
dropping
is like
CD.
fucking touching into the ethereal world.
Dude, I'm like unbuttoning these like buttons at the moment, just thinking about wine and stuff. But you know
He
who
literally is.
who I did think that looked really good as well is Greenwood.
Yes, he did.
He had a really good game.
I agree with that. He looked lively.
Yeah, he did, and I was definitely eyeing him off. And yeah, who knows? Maybe this week could be the week for him.
Is he a pickup? Is he going to get the minutes, or is it just like him playing? Like
I think it's that classic. He comes in, looks good for a game, and then just doesn't
So
lock down a
hard.
spot.
At this, like it's definitely the pointy end of the season. You're looking for anything. You're going to take risks because you're in the position you're in. You
Yeah.
kind of know the form of the players you have. You might take some pot shots, and yeah, like for example, for me, like I think Ziyech is still a pot shot. Like I liked it, and I'm annoyed that everyone's fucking jumping on him.
yeah.
But I still think he's pot shot. I don't think he's guaranteed starter.
No, like I can't work that front line or that front 4 or 5 of Chelsea.
Well, for me, it's literally like all the players we signed playing. That's it. Werner up front, Havertz, or maybe Havertz up front. I don't know. But
Pulisic has been getting some minutes.
anyway, we can't talk about Chelsea anymore.
Yeah, true,
please don't.
True.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on to Brighton because this was a pretty good performance from them against Newcastle. They won 3-0.
Can I just say one thing for Sam? McSauce.
Sauce.
What? What about him?
He got the goal.
Oh, true.
Well, kind of.
Kinda.
It was an own goal.
Yeah. he got.
He
I'll
got
give
put
it
on.
to
He
him.
got put on camera to
It was
celebrate.
definitely like sweet and sour.
sweet and sour.
Sam, I'm sorry. We're moving on. Brighton 3-0.
Yeah, they look good.
Oh, the Trossard goal. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Goal of the season.
No, you can't play it twice on the pod. Actually, there's no rules on that.
Yeah.
Play it whenever you want. Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was a good finish.
Yeah, nice curler, bottom right. That kind of set the scene for the game. Yeah, and then Welbeck.
Oh, another curler.
Fuck. He was the other person. I was like, he was like my second option after Morpay because he's been injured, kind of coming back.
Yeah.
Looked decent, but no guarantees there. And man, he looked good.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
I was pretty sure Brighton would win this game. And then
haircut chat as well. His hair looked real clean.
I like
Real
it.
clean.
Yeah, it did.
Is that
I
time?
agree.
Is that time off?
I'm really disappointed that we haven't had any goalkeeper hat chat this season.
No, we haven't
Not, I
had a
haven't,
chance.
No, but
the
the
sun has
sun's-
not shone
it's
in England.
About to come out. It's close.
Sun will come out tomorrow.
Maybe it's just for the fans. Maybe they don't actually need it.
Let's move on. Finally, Morpay got the goal. I was pretty stoked on that.
That was a good finish.
It was a nice finish.
That kind of
striker finish, really. Like not
kind of following that into the ground.
Yeah.
Type finish.
I thought it was good. Yeah, Brighton looked good. And
They look so good.
They could cause United problems, but United are looking pretty
I know.
solid
Well, I
too,
thought
so.
it's hard to know what was all Newcastle and what was Brighton because they did look pretty damn good.
Yeah, for a couple of games in a row, and it's probably the best time for them to verse United. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm predicting this.
No, mate.
Oh, it's Miles. All right,
Hey.
give it to me. Talk to me. How many goals is Morpay going to score?
Morpay. He might get one. I don't know. But I think it's going to be 2-2, the result.
Okay, I'll take that. Points each side.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with that. Man, you dropping points.
Yeah.
Definitely take that.
Yeah, okay. Well, now let's get on to our next one. Everton versus Palace. Everton really did not play that well in this game. I mean, losing 2-1 to Burnley is pretty depressing, even though Burnley, as we said, did play
looked
well.
great.
What were the quick highlights, Heato, for you?
Well, obviously it was a lovely ball in from Davis and a header from DCL to bring them back with a goal into the game. But there wasn't too much else besides that, to be honest, from my point of view. Like Gomez had a good shot saved, and then DCL like kind of fucked up a header, which you wouldn't expect him to do towards the back end. But nothing really stood out for me. Like I didn't really see that kind of threat from them as they normally do with Richarlison or through the midfield. Siggy looks completely, uninfluential throughout the midfield.
I'm actually just getting a little bit confused between the FA Cup game and this game. So I'm going to stay out of this one because I'm kind of getting mixed memories of what happened because it was so long ago.
Can I say one thing?
That's fair.
Just before we move on, I was looking at it today because I was kind of having a peek at strikers and who was available. And how in the draft format now, when you select, say, forwards, so if you've only forwards, it'll just show you the players. And then you can easily see which one you have and how well they're kind of doing.
Yeah, mate.
Watkins, right? Watkins is only 16 points behind Calvert-Lewin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I know. And that's what I was going to talk about because you know how you kind of get this perception of a player
With 14 goals. DCL's got 14 goals. How's he that many points behind him?
So, but that's that thing that kind of it carries. DCL had a great start to the season and he's dropped off massively.
He has.
And I think sometimes that is pretty easy to overlook because a lot of people just go, oh, DCL. He was so good this season and he's still getting goals here and there, but he's maybe not as good as everyone thinks. And I think someone who has DCL could maybe trade high, especially after that goal. Just go.
Yeah, that's really surprising. But you got to remember as well, Watkins had a really big start to the season as well.
Yeah, that's
he had
true.
that hat trick.
And honestly, he's not been amazing in the last couple of game weeks either. So
but I know you're talking
I'm
about
only comparing,
DCL.
I'm not talking about a trade, Watkins.
Yeah.
DCL.
No, I just kind of remembered.
I'm more
surprised
just
Watkins
talking
is on
about
10.
maybe someone could go, oh, who wants the third highest striker in the league? Oh, no, sorry, the fourth highest striker in the league.
Yeah.
And you might be able to trade high for him.
Jag it up, for a good mid and, give something on the way back.
Yeah. Always give something on the way back, baby.
And they don't
That's
have
the rule.
they don't have the best fixtures, Everton, for the run in. So
I really like that. Whoever has DCL, it'd be a pretty good option. And if you want to hit us up with a bit of advice, if you're trying to, pose up a trade to someone, definitely hit us up on socials
Yeah,
because
def.
we've
we'd love to
helped a
discuss
couple of
it.
people lately, and we've got them some real good deals. So hit us up.
Okay, now let's talk about Palace. Zaha back in the lineup.
yeah,
Straight in with an assist. Crystal Palace with a win.
yeah,
You do the fucking math.
yeah.
Was it ever not going to happen?
No
like that?
goal this week, but he got the assist, so
Yeah.
some points on the board.
It was Milivojevic with the goal. It was nothing to be too, don't froth over Crystal Palace.
No.
1-0 against
And-
West Brom.
Exactly.
Was it a pen?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
pen.
it was a pen. Yeah.
Because Milivojevic had a nice volley after that, and then it got brought back to the pen for the ruling of the handball. So
True.
So, yeah, and I don't think Zaha started, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he just came on and assisted. But, yeah, I think he'll be starting next week if he's still fit. And,
oh yeah, he's back.
yeah, he's back. So
He's back, baby.
They could grind out a result or even get a goal against Everton because
Yeah, he played the 90.
Everton's been very inconsistent lately.
Mm.
Okay, I'll give me a prediction.
I would not want to predict this one.
I'm going to go with Palace. I'm just going to go, I'm going to back them.
Okay.
Bobby, you're welcome.
Do it.
2-1.
Like it.
The same as Burnley.
Okay.
Yeah, and Zaha with a goal. He's back, baby. And Tekers. I'll give
And
Tekers some credit.
Tekers.
He's been good lately.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay, Wolves versus West Ham. is our final game for the week. Wolves lost 1-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, there were a couple things in this game, but it's just been Wolves the whole season, really.
Ever since Jimenez has gone. There's been moments from Podence and Neto when they were both in.
Even before Jimenez was gone, they were not the same team.
No.
They've just struggled.
Yeah,
They have.
They have. They created a few chances against Liverpool, but there was nothing that was absolutely got me kind of sweating in my seat. There's like a couple of
Sweating your seat. Fuck. Remind me not to sit on his couch when I go there.
Well, after that game, you would have been fine. Clean chair.
No comment. No.
Actually, maybe not a clean chair because Liverpool won. So
Yeah. I don't hold high hopes for them against West Ham. I
me
think
neither.
For me, yeah, they're going to be struggling here. I think let's talk about West Ham
Yeah, let's
because
just
this
do
is
it.
exciting. I want to at least spend some time on this before we end.
King Ling.
Oh,
Kingling.
King Lingers.
I saw this sweet meme the other day. It was like West Ham make top 4. West Ham win the Champions League. Jay Ling wins Ballon d'Or. And then it was just a picture of the world exploding.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say it was Jay Ling's getting knighted.
Well, he
By
has
the Queen.
He has the best points per minute of any player in the league this season. And
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
points per minute.
He's got
Yeah.
more goals than Gundogan and like a bunch of other players.
He doesn't have more goals than
I
Gundogan.
think he does.
No
way.
Are you
Come on.
drunk?
Maybe in the last
sip of
month
wine.
or something.
All right, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up.
Crack.
He's going to be so wrong. It's going to be brutal on
Way
him.
wrong. Dude, Gundy scored 150 points in like a month.
Dude, he tripled
Okay, it must have
Messi's
been the
record.
same amount.
All right, let's move on while you
It
get
must
that
have been a
stat.
certain amount of games.
This was a game, hey. Like,
How did they
they
draw it?
fucking bottled it.
They copped it.
Arsenal upped it.
Cooked
but
it.
There were definitely quite a few opportunities for West Ham that got missed. Lot from Antonio.
Antonio, mate.
Oh,
what happened there?
This week was gutting for me.
You got to hit him up on socials. You got to do what I do. I send the love.
Is it weird if I call him Tony? Tony.
Tony.
Fat Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Hey,
Hey, Tony.
Mate.
What the fuck you doing?
Excuse me, don't interrupt. I'm talking to Tony. Tony, if you can hear me right now, please score some more goals. I need
No, you
fantasy
can't be
points.
whiny.
Hat trick.
No, it's not like that. You got to send him like cute emojis. And
Get him a boy. Is
You
that
know?
better?
Yeah, kinda. You're getting there.
All right. Anyway, he had a lot of chances. He did double assist in this game, and I have been happy with the returns from him since he got injured. It makes me feel a little bit
Justification?
justified.
Yeah.
But still, it was a brutal season to hold on to him. Yeah. Who else here? Oh, yeah. It was Souček kind of. I think Souček steered it into goal. I don't think his Antonio's shot
No,
was
I don't think so
necessarily
either.
going in, and I kind of want to be like, wow, good job, Souček.
Well, I don't think he knew
But
much about it, to be honest.
Also was gutted at the same time. I was like, oh, I don't want to admit that it was not Antonio's
I think
goal.
Antonio was just as gutted as you, mate.
It's just
He
a
didn't
fuck
look happy.
It's just a fucking point. I don't care.
Yeah.
He'll be rated as a midfielder next season anyway. We'll jump straight on him.
Back to midfield because he's gone from mid to forward and then he's going to go back to mid.
It's hectic.
No, he'll stay at forward because he plays up top. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's talk
What are you
about.
talking about?
I know we talked about it a little bit, but that free kick, wow,
Yeah.
that was cool. And yeah, like Bowen, that was sneaky as fuck.
It was.
It was sneaky.
Still doesn't make sense to me, but yeah,
I
it
know.
was very sneaky.
We did talk about it a lot already, so I
Yeah.
feel like I have to skip over it, but it was nice. Dawson with that fucking own goal. Heato, tell me what happened when you saw that.
I cried. I definitely cried.
I was hoping for something
2
more
weeks
dramatic.
back.
I was hoping for something much more dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, I smashed my TV.
I was just hoping you just dropped your knees and screamed, no! Why?
Wilson!
Yeah.
Dawson!
Yeah, Dawson. I'm almost picturing that scene in like Shawshank Redemption when he's like out in the rain on his knees. Like it was raining here so hard.
we've
I
had
could
enough
picture
rain.
Heato out on his balcony like,
No, mate, I would have been swept away.
oh yeah, true. It's been a bad week. It's been a real bad week. But
Anything
yeah.
else from this?
It was a good finish, though.
Souček got that
It
goal.
was a good finish.
Yeah.
He fucking smashed the back of the net.
Yeah, no, it was a good game. I think West Ham are massive favourites here. Yeah, I think. Bowen. Bowen would be my little
little
Keep
thing.
an eye on him. He
I'm
looked a
actually-
bit confident
I'm
out
a bit
there.
tilted because I was going to pick him up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't?
I haven't
Picked up
liked him a
Lallana
lot.
instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
devastating.
I haven't
saw
liked Bowen a lot of this back end of the season, but
No, I just wanted
don't
to do
know.
it as a
Yeah.
an Anderson punt
Little
like
specky.
Mitch. Yeah,
that. Okay, let's get our final prediction for the pod.
Heato.
I think we're going to see West Ham 2-0.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see a lot of things happening actually.
Stick to one, mate.
What else do you see happening?
I got double vision right now.
It's good red. It's a good
I'll
red.
make sure he puts it in properly to score.
Well, that was fun. It was a good pod this week. I think we predicted a lot of goals.
Yeah,
We hope so.
Hopefully that
We
goes
feel
all
like
to my
drained
team.
and missing out on all the fixtures last week, so we're overcompensating.
maybe a triple digit haul for the league leader.
In a non-double game week. Oh,
Talk about begging.
No, that wasn't a beg. That was just a little presumption.
Mate,
Promiscuous.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note,
Penetrate.
we are done. We are done this week. Hit us up on socials. Yet again, we will respond. We love kind of reaching out to our fans. So FPL Draft Boys is us on Insta, Facebook,
with a Z.
with a Z.
With a
With a
Z.
Z. And Heato, could you just play your little goal of the season thing just to wrap us out? Because
I can do that.
I need it.
The season.
You fucking missed it. You need to figure out how to do this.
The season.
Goal of the season. Goal